In this video, we're going to be finding all the solutions to each equation in radians and finding general solutions to trigonometric equations or problems. So let's start with question 1. So we have negative 2 root 3 divided by 3 is equal to cosecant theta. So we can rewrite this as sine of theta is equal to negative 3 over 2 root 3 is equal to negative root 3 over 2. And I'll show you how we get this. So basically you just multiply that by negative 3 over negative 3. That's the just rationalizing the denominator, and then you get so you can just cancel out. Yeah, so that just becomes 2 over 2 over root 3 is equal to negative root 3 over 2. So now after this, we know that sine theta is going to equal to negative root 3 over 2, and then we know that the reference angle is going to be pi over 3, and we know that this is going to be negative. We know that sine is going to be, we know that pi over 3 is pi over 3. So, and we know that sine is going to be negative in quarter 3 and also in quarter 4. So we know that we have 4 pi over 3 and we have 5 pi over 3. So now those are our solutions. So that means that our general equation is going to be theta is equal to 4 pi over 3 plus 2 pi k, and also 5 pi over 3 plus 2 pi k. Now we can move on to question 2. So we have negative 1 is equal to secant of theta. So we can rewrite this as cosine of theta is equal to negative 1, and cosine is negative 1 at theta is equal to pi in 1 cycle. Wait, let me just double check something. Okay. Yeah, so that is right. So yeah, so theta is equal to pi, so that means that the general equation is just gonna be this, and the period for secant is just going to be 2 pi. So that's what you're gonna add for your general equation. So now let's move on to question 3. 1/2 is equal to sine of theta. So we know that the reference angle for this is going to be pi over 6, and we know that pi over 6, and we know that sine is going to be positive in Q1 for pi over 6 and for Q2. So that's going to be pi over 6 and 5 pi over 6. So now theta is going to be pi over 6 plus 2 pi k, and also 5 pi over 6 plus 2 pi over k. And yeah, so now we have cosine theta over sine of theta is going to be equal to 0, and cosine of theta, we know cosine of theta, we can set that equals 0, and we know that sine of theta can never equal to 0, because then that would be undefined. And now we can write this as theta is going to be pi over 2 and also 3 pi over 2. That's when it would be. So then theta is just going to equal to pi over 2 plus pi k. Now we can box that for a general. But they're all of these are for general. So for 5, now we have sine 2 theta is equal to negative root 2 over 2. So let's let x equal to 2 theta. So then we have this, and then we have our reference angle pi over 4, and we know that we have negative sign in Q3 and also in Q4. It's gonna be 7 pi over 4 and also 5 pi over 4. And then we're gonna add 2 pi k, where k is an integer, to all of these. So and then 7 pi over 4 is 2 pi over k, 5 pi over a plus pi over, okay, yeah, but then for theta, for 2 pi theta, where k is subset of c, but this is actually gonna be pi over k because you have to divide by 2, so you get rid of the 2 there. It's gonna be like this. Theta, we have 7 pi over a plus pi over k. K again is subset of c. Now for 6, you have this, so tangent of y, 0, when y is equal to k of pi. So we have theta of over 4 is equal